All right, let's get right into it. Tonight, we are breaking down an absolutely chaotic triple threat match. A golden ticket to WrestleMania 42 is on the line. We're talking 3 men, 1 spot, and everything to lose.
First, you've got this guy, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. He is a man possessed, completely running out of time and chances to get that championship back. For him, this isn't just another match, It is everything. It is his last shot.
Then you have this force of nature, Jacob Fatu. I mean, the guy is a volcano of pure intensity. He is looking for payback, and he wants the most direct line possible to the champ, Drew McIntyre, especially after that ambush last week.
And finally, you can never forget Sami Zayn, the heart and soul, the ultimate underdog. He's trying to get past a really bitter disappointment and prove to the entire world, and probably to himself, that he still belongs at the top.
So, you take those 3 guys with 3 totally different reasons for needing this win, and you put them in the same ring? Yeah, it was an absolute powder keg ready to explode. This was way more than just a main event.
And the rules? Oh, they couldn't be simpler. You win this match, you get your ticket punched for the Elimination Chamber. You lose, your road to a WrestleMania Championship match slams shut. Just like that.
But look, this wasn't just about what's next. This was about a history full of violence. Cody's convinced Fatu cost him the title before. Fatu's got a huge score to settle with Drew McIntyre. And poor Sami is still trying to shake off that tough loss to the very same champion. Bad blood was absolutely everywhere.
Okay, let's get to the action, because this thing was just a whirlwind of violence from the second that bell rang. There was no feeling out process. No, sir. It was just immediate, beautiful chaos.
And right away, Cody and Fatu just tore into each other. I mean, they picked up exactly where their last brawl left off. These two have some serious unresolved issues, and they were ready to settle them right then and there.
But you can never, ever count out Sami Zayn. He saw his opening and took it, launching himself over the top rope with this massive high-flying attack that just wiped out both guys on the floor. What a move.
Later on, after a crazy sequence of moves, Sami finds an opening, and he hits it. A picture-perfect blue thunderbomb right on Cody Rhodes. That's it. That's gotta be it. This is Sami's ticket to the chamber.
The ref's hand was coming down for 3. I mean, you can see it right there. But somehow, at the very last possible nanosecond, the American Nightmare gets a shoulder up. The dream is still alive, but just barely. And that quote just says it all, doesn't it? These guys were absolutely shattered. They were running on empty, pushing their bodies past any reasonable limit, all for one shot at glory. This was all about heart. Just when it looked like nobody had anything left in the tank, one man rose up from all the carnage, and somehow he looked stronger than ever. And that man was Jacob Fatu. He went on an absolute rampage, just smashing both Cody and Sami, throwing them around with pure, raw power. He was a one-man wrecking crew in the middle of that ring. He lays both men out, climbs to the top rope, and he just launches himself. An absolutely breathtaking, perfect moonsault. That move has won him so many matches, the impact was just devastating.
The pin is just a formality. 1, 2, he's got it. Fatu is going to the Elimination Chamber. But wait a second, hold on. What in the world is happening?
Out of absolutely nowhere, the entire match is completely turned upside down by a very, very unwelcome guest. This is unbelievable.
And here it is, the champion's rampage. Drew McIntyre storms the ring. He hits a claymore on Fatu to break up the pin. Then he drags Fatu outside, puts him through our announce desk, gets back in, lays out Cody with another claymore, and then tries to hand the win to Sami.
I mean, you heard the commentators screaming it. This was outrageous. McIntyre just destroyed Fatu, then Cody, and then he's literally trying to force the ref to count a pin for Sami Zayn. It was a shocking abuse of power from the champion, and it didn't even work.
So, in the absolute wreckage that Drew McIntyre left behind, only 2 men were left standing. Well, kinda standing. They were barely hanging on.
So yeah, it all came down to this. You had Cody Rhodes, absolutely battered from that claymore, barely able to stand up. And on the other side, Sami Zayn, who suddenly sees his path to WrestleMania wide open right in front of him.
Sami charges in, he's looking for the hell of a kick to end it. This is his chance. But no! Cody, running on nothing but pure adrenaline and instinct, somehow finds the strength, hoists Sami up, and hits the crossroads.
1, 2, 3. He did it! Cody Rhodes has done it! Against every single odds, surviving 2 incredible opponents and the champion himself, he has punched his ticket to the Elimination Chamber. What a fight!
So, Cody won the match. He got the spot. But the champ's insane actions have just created way more questions than answers. Cody is one step closer to finishing a story, but you have to wonder if he just walked into an even bigger war.